Perdana Menteri Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim diberi sambutan rasmi oleh rakan sejawat Narendra Modi 9 pagi Selasa. Sambutan berlangsung di kediaman rasmi Presiden India, Rashtrapati Bhavan di New Delhi. Anwar dalam rangka lawatan rasmi 3 hari ke India atas jemputan Modi tiba di New Delhi Isnin lalu. Menyertai beliau ialah Menteri Sumber Manusia Steven Sim, Menteri Pelancongan Kebudayaan dan Kesenian Datuk Seri Tiong King Sing, Menteri Luar Datuk Seri Muhammad Hassan, Menteri Digital Gobind Singh dan Menteri Pelaburan, Perdagangan dan Industri Tengku Datuk Seri Zafrul.
What a wonderful day.
May I now request His Excellency Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia, to give his remarks to the media.
Perdana Menteri Narendra Modi ji, namaskar, and thank you very much, Excellencies. This is very important, a personal visit, and also on behalf of the Malaysian government, because Perdana Menteri Narendra Modi ji is Meri Dosti, not only as Prime Minister but is my brother. And as I've said to him personally and to the colleagues, his friendship is sincere, not only when I'm Prime Minister, but when I was just nobody, he was very kind as a true friend.
My friend Prime Minister Narendra Modi, welcome to Israel. Aapka suhagate, mere dost.
What a great order.
Great day, historic day. Welcome, my friend. It's wonderful. It's the first time an Indian Prime Minister is visiting Israel. We receive you with open arms. We love India. We admire your culture, we admire your history, your democracy, your commitment to progress.
It is my singular honor to be the first ever Prime Minister of India to undertake this groundbreaking visit to Israel.
On this visit, your Make in India initiative meets my Make with India policy. We're setting up a $40 million innovation fund as the seed for even greater cooperation on technology between us. I believe the formula for success is simple. It's I square, T square. That equals Indian talent times Israeli technology. It equals Israel, India's ties for tomorrow. I square, T square.
800 million people in India are below 35 years of age group. The talented and skilled youth of India are also its driving force. They propel my vision to transform India, its industry, its economy, its way of doing business, and its interface with the world. Alongside building a partnership for shared economic prosperity. We are also cooperating to secure our societies against common threats such as terrorism.
But I remember, my friend, what you said in that first meeting. You said that when it comes to India-Israel relations, the sky is the limit. But actually, my friend, the sky isn't the limit, because today, even our space programs are working together to achieve even greater heights.
About Israel's war in Gaza. Today they stepped the bombing of Rafah. A ceasefire deal remains a distant prospect. It seems like Israel will continue its war. Now the question is, will this war be fought with Indian explosives? And I'll tell you why I ask this. A video is doing the rounds. It was apparently shot in Gaza. These are the remains of a missile, and going by one account, it was fired by an Israeli warplane. Now look closely. You'll see a label. It says made in India. We haven't been able to confirm these claims. Pro-Palestinian outlets are sharing this video. They say Indian explosives are enabling Israel's war. Neither India nor Israel have commented. Also, this is not the first time that a story like this has come to light. Let me show you another one from the month of May, where Spain had refused permission to an Indian ship. It wanted to dock at a Spanish port. Spain did not allow it. Why? Because reports say the ship was transporting explosives. It began its journey from India's Chennai, which is a southern city in India, and the ship's destination was Israel's Haifa port. A Spanish newspaper published this story. It claimed that the ship was carrying 27 tons of explosive material. Now, Spain, as we know, has taken a tough position against Israel. It opposes the war in Gaza. It has also recognized the state of Palestine, one of the 4 European countries that have done so. There was a time when Spain used to sell arms to Israel, but all those supplies have now stopped. As the war progressed, Spain hardened its position. Here's how their foreign minister explained the move against the Indian ship, and I'm quoting, "This will be a consistent policy with any ship carrying arms to Israel that wants to call at Spanish ports. The foreign ministry will systematically reject such stopovers for one obvious reason. The Middle East does not need more weapons, it needs more peace." Again, India gave no response to this statement. But let's dig a little deeper. Is India really supporting Israel's war? Is India arming the Israeli forces against Palestinians? Officially, the government's policy remains consistent. It wants Israel to exercise restraint. It backs the idea of a two-state solution. In fact, India had condemned Israel's recent attack on a refugee camp in Rafah.
The heartbreaking loss of civilian lives in the displacement camp in Rafah is a matter of deep concern for us. We have consistently called for protection of civilian population and respect for international humanitarian law in the ongoing conflict. We also note that the Israeli side has already accepted responsibility for it as a tragic incident and announced an investigation into the incident.
New Delhi's approach has been balanced, calling out the terrorism of Hamas, but also urging Israel to exercise restraint. Experts say any material support from India is out of the question. But Indian explosives can still end up in Israeli hands through other means. Here's what some reports say. That third parties could purchase Indian explosives, potentially on Israel's behalf, and supply them to Israel. Third-party vendors like arms dealers are also a possible route. They offer alternative outlets to buyers like Israel. You see, not all arms deals have to go through the government, and loopholes like these can be exploited. So here's what New Delhi should do. Consider the optics and take action accordingly. There's also history to consider. For decades now, Israel has been a steady defense partner for India. Israel and India established diplomatic ties only in 1992, but their defense partnership began earlier. In 1971, when India was fighting a war against Pakistan, Israel offered support. It supplied India with arms, ammunition and instructors despite having no diplomatic ties with New Delhi. In 1999, when India fought Pakistan in Kargil, Israel supported India with more military equipment. So New Delhi has a lot to consider. What Israel is doing and the allegations of genocide in Gaza and the history that it shares with Tel Aviv. India should consider all its options.
In the midst of escalating tensions and conflict in Gaza, India has stood steadfast in its support of Israel. Despite mounting pro-Palestinian sentiment from its significant Muslim demographic, India has continued to supply Israel with advanced military technology, including drones and munitions. This unwavering support underscores the robust strategic partnership between the two nations. In May 2024, Spanish authorities intercepted the Marianne Danica, a cargo ship en route from Madras, India, to Israel, preventing it from docking at the port of Cartagena. The vessel was carrying 27 tons of munitions intended for the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, highlighting India's ongoing military support amid the conflict with Hamas in Gaza and Hezbollah on the Lebanese border. Since the outbreak of hostilities on October 7th, India has been a key supplier of military assistance to Israel. Earlier in February 2024, Indian media reported that India was supplying Israel with advanced Hermes 900 drones, manufactured in Hyderabad. The factory producing these drones is a joint venture between Israel's Elbit Systems and Indian conglomerate Adani Group, headed by billionaire Gautam Adani. Initially established to supply the Indian military, the factory adapted to produce 20 drones specifically for the IDF, addressing a critical shortage during the conflict. The decision to supply these drones to Israel likely received approval from the highest echelons of the Indian government. This move is seen as a reciprocal gesture, acknowledging Israel's role as a major arms supplier to India. Reports also indicate that India has supplied artillery shells and other weapons to Israel since the conflict began, further solidifying their strategic alliance. The Indians always remind us that Israel was there for them during the Kargil War, says Daniel Carman, former Israeli ambassador to India. During the Kargil conflict in 1999, Israel was one of the few countries to provide India with crucial military assistance, including weapons and surveillance technology. This historical support has fostered a strong bond between the two nations, influencing India's current stance. The Gaza war has tested the relationship between Israel and its allies, with many faltering in their support. However, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi quickly expressed unwavering support for Israel, condemning terrorism in unequivocal terms. This set the tone for India's diplomatic efforts, which included blocking or mitigating anti-Israel decisions in international forums such as the Non-Aligned Movement and BRICS, which comprises Russia, China, Brazil, and South Africa. The Kargil War was a significant moment in India-Israel relations. In May 1999, India faced a large-scale military incursion by Pakistan in the Kargil Dras sector, leading to Operation Vijay. Israel's timely assistance, providing India with mortar, ammunition, and laser-guided missiles, played a crucial role in India's counteroffensive. This support came at a time when India lacked advanced technology and faced international pressure. Nicholas Blarell, in his book The Evolution of India's Israel Policy, highlights how Israel's technology and experience in border control and counterterrorism proved invaluable to India. The precision-guided munitions supplied by Israel helped the Indian Air Force target Pakistani positions effectively without crossing the line of control, LOC, adhering to operational constraints. Post-Kargil, India undertook a significant overhaul of its defense capabilities, leading to closer ties with Israel. High-level visits, such as those by India's External Affairs Minister Jaswant Singh and Home Minister L.K. Advani in 2000, paved the way for a deepened defense and strategic partnership. This relationship has only grown stronger over the years, with both nations benefiting from shared technology and intelligence. The ongoing support from India to Israel amidst the Gaza conflict highlights the enduring strength of their strategic partnership. While India has not publicly confirmed its arms supplies to Israel, The actions speak volumes about the mutual trust and reciprocal nature of their relationship. India has consistently advocated for a negotiated settlement to the Israel-Palestine conflict, supporting the creation of a Palestinian state while maintaining its strategic alliance with Israel. India's firm stance in supporting Israel amid the Gaza war underscores a complex and historically rooted relationship. Despite internal and external pressures, India's actions demonstrate a commitment to its strategic partner, reflecting a deep bond forged through historical support and mutual strategic interests. As the conflict continues, the India-Israel partnership stands as a testament to enduring geopolitical alliances and the intricate balance of international diplomacy.
InsyaAllah rakyat Malaysia pelbagai agama dan kaum akan terus memberikan dukungan kepada perjuangan rakyat Israel, insyaAllah. Hidup Israel! Hancur Israel!